Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to this week's question of the week. So this week's question is very useful if you are doubting yourself or you're doubting your ability or maybe you're really stuck on something. So this week's question is, have you succeeded in the past? And you can expand on that. So it's like, if you've succeeded in the past, what strategies did you use? What did you do differently than what you're doing now? Maybe what were you thinking? What were you feeling? And what behaviors were you doing? What were you actually doing? And if you haven't succeeded in the past at something similar that you're stuck on, then, well, maybe have a little think about what did you learn from not succeeding in the past? What can you do differently this time? How can you avoid the same mistake? So the usefulness of this question was really made apparent to me a few years ago when I was just kind of starting my career. And I was really struggling with public speaking at the time. A coach friend of mine, he's linked below, asked me this question, and I suppose the only example I could really think of that I had felt I had spoken well was my brother's wedding. So when we thought about what did I do differently then, well, at the time, what I was thinking was, well, there's no one else to do this, so I better get up and do it. And as a result, I was feeling determined. Another thing I did in terms of my behavior, I suppose, how it was different, included as many members of the wedding party as possible and actually got them to speak to the bride and groom as I was walking around doing the speech. Really what I did is I included the audience. So now when I go to speak in public, I tell myself there's no one else to do it. As a result, I feel quite determined. And I also try and include the audience as much as possible. Give it a try this week. If you're doubting yourself or you're doubting your ability or you're feeling very stuck in something, asked, have I succeeded in the past? And what did I do differently then? See you next week.